Hey, it's Wednesday Friends Day, and I'm on the two things here because I booked two things. I double booked, but I'm going to do some magic, and I'm going to be in two places at once. I'm here with you, and I'm here with Teresa. So you're just going to have to watch over my shoulder, and if you want to leave, you can leave because I can't address any comments because I'm going to be here with Teresa. So enjoy the rest of your day. Be good on Wednesday Friends Day, and have a coffee. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi. How are you?
Recording in progress.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Hanging Out for a Living. I'm Teresa, your host, and today we've got an incredibly inspiring guest. He's a man of many talents, known as MagicBrad. He's a comedy magician. I've never heard that term, so we'll learn a little bit more. With a unique sense of humor and passion for creating time freedom. Brad Gudum has mastered the art of earning passive, recurring, and scalable income through AI automation and affiliate programs. He's all about simplicity, leverage, and strategic collaboration. Brad believes that working together is the key to accelerating success. And today, he's here to share some of his insights and experiences. So let's dive in and welcome Brad to the show. Welcome, Brad.
Good day. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Phantasmagorical.
Awesome. So let's dive in.
Yes.
So, Brad, you've built a life centered around freedom and flexibility. Can you tell us how your journey as MagicBrad began and how that evolved into your passion for time freedom and automation?
Absolutely. I won't go all the way up to present moment, but when I was a little kid, a guy made a quarter disappear, pulled it out of my ear, and it just fascinated me that something could just disappear. So I started dabbling in magic, and I went through grade school into high school, and I actually was doing magic shows, making a little bit of money. I'd never worked at a restaurant or anything like that. And then when I graduated high school in 1975, people said, well, you should get a job. And I thought, what? Okay. So a friend of mine knew somebody that worked for the Anoka County Parks and Recreation Department. So I applied. I got the job with this program and worked for 4 years. And then all of a sudden I got laid off. And I thought, where's my gold watch coming here? So I learned early that jobs are temporary. And that's where I learned about the concept of working for yourself, building your own empire, and that kind of thing. And then jumping forward to I did some contract. I got educated and I learned how to do design drafting. I went to a school for a year and did some of that off and on. So it wasn't like having a job. It was like on contract for different projects. But I didn't like punching that clock because I'm in this office. It's a beautiful day. I want to go drive around the lake or go to the beach, but I can't. So I decided to schedule my life around freedom. That's one of my biggest values, is the ability to go where I want, when I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want, at any time. Kind of like in this situation, I didn't have to cancel on you to be with my live stream people that I've got watching me, and I didn't have to cancel them to be with you. We can all play together.
Yes, we can. That's awesome. That's awesome. So collaboration seems to be at the core of everything you do. Can you share an example of a strategic partnership that really accelerated your success?
I certainly can. It's actually not my partnership. It was my parents. My parents collaborated, and then I was born. So I think it's the concept of competition is a myth. It works in sports because there's a goal and a deadline, a timeline, but it doesn't work in business because we don't have any deadline or timeline. So I know some people can be inspired by competition, but it's so much easier to collaborate. Have you ever played that game where you link your fingers together and you thumb wrestle?
Oh, yeah.
You know how much faster it goes when you just collaborate with each other?
Exactly.
So if a person can collaborate, go into the same direction instead of fighting, going upstream and trying to go around rocks. Sure. What if you just kind of go with the flow and go in the same direction and have other people jump in the canoe with you and help row? Pretty soon you got the big long boat. So I think collaboration is an accelerated way to success. And it's definitely something that's not in people's heads. our duality brains, obviously, they think of, the good and the bad, the struggle and the ease. So they think of, if it's not easy, then I must be struggling. No, you're still moving along. You're just not moving as fast as you want to. So you got to figure out how to accelerate that. And the way to do it is with collaborating with other people.
Exactly. Many years ago, a very wise gentleman told me, I was very early on in my sales career and sitting in the office. And he said to me, "Hey T, there's no customers in the office. So get out, go out." And, and from there came all the rest of it. But definitely collaboration over competition any day of the week. So, Brad, you also talk a lot about creating multiple streams of income. For someone just starting out, what's the first step you'd recommend to begin building passive and scalable income?
Well, early on, I was in existence before the internet came along, and it was different kinds of things back then. But I always like to simplify things as much as I possibly can. But nowadays, with the internet, there's these affiliate model things, and some people think the affiliate program, that's one of those network marketing MLM scams and all that. But it's not. All it is, it's the middleman between a product and a prospect. It's just you're the bridge between that customer. So the recurring thing happens when you promote something like a software product or a membership type product, because usually the commissions are recurring, and you can build on top of that so you can scale it up. The more sales you make and more users you find, more subscribers, more members, you have more money. And the passive part of it is this internet thing that's working 24/7, and there's things you can use, like one of the softwares I use, it's called If This Then That. So it's based on, I got it hooked up with a thing called Weather Underground. So what it does is, if the sun comes out, then post this on LinkedIn. Or if the clouds clear away or come back, or if it rains, or if it snows, then do this. So that's working for me, and I'm not doing nothing. It's just hooked up doing its thing. And some people think, "Oh, you're so busy." But I'm not. I just wait for the sun to come up in the morning. And it does it by itself. So that's when the passive stuff and the simplified, something like that, you can't put too many cogs in the machine, because then if one cog breaks, then the machine don't work.
Yeah, I think those companies, you and I are part of one together, Mailbox Power, and that is one of those membership platforms, and that makes life so much easier. It again goes along with simplifying things rather than making them difficult.
And that specific software has these automation type things where you can send a link or put a QR code on a postcard, send it to somebody, and if they scan the code and put in their name, address, city, state, and zip, it automatically triggers an automated campaign. So now you can set it and forget it for a year or two.
Absolutely.
You don't necessarily
it's great.
have to.
Really great system to have. And that's a great segue into our next question. With AI and automation playing a bigger role in how we work, what do you see as the most exciting opportunities for entrepreneurs right now?
That's a weird question when you talk about the AI thing, because there's a lot of controversy to it.
Yes.
And I'm a little concerned about the AI kind of thing, because if AI starts gathering incorrect information and then starts reproducing incorrect information, that can end up being a problem. Or some of these things where AI can, I'm not answering your question, I'm giving some examples why I'm not.
That's okay.
That some of these things, you've got AI influencers, and the AI looks so real, and a person can take it and hold up a product. Like I've got a $100,000 candy bar here. I can hold up this product like this, and then I can send it into this software, and then they'll have some attractive woman holding up a little product, because this is just a placeholder, and I'm just a placeholder, and now there's this non-existing human that was generated by AI promoting my product. I kind of don't like that, because if all of a sudden someone said, "Hey, I want to meet that person," you can't.
No, that's right.
I'd like to have a
That's
coffee
right.
meeting with you. Well, it's going to have to be a virtual coffee.
There's discernment involved, right?
So to answer your question, I think that what the most important part is to be authentic, real, genuine. Show your face on the internet. Show your real life. If something happens, you spill your coffee or the cat walks and jumps up on your table, leave it on there. That's part of life, You don't have to edit all that stuff out and show me these choppy videos. The stuff that's not real, the filters that are on things, you see someone's picture and then you see them again, but they don't look the same because they don't have their filter on now. I think authenticity is important.
Authenticity is huge, right? That's why you may remember when we first hopped on here before I hit the record button, we talked a little bit about how we're just going to have a conversation, two friends talking, and nothing gets edited out. And I tend to walk all over my mouth. And I've had my dogs barking in the past. I've had people on whose, children are coming in and they have to wave and say hi. Exactly, right?
Or you got the spouse walking out of the shower with no towel on.
No, that didn't happen. At least not to me. When my husband is home, I do go like this. No, stay away. If you're coming near me, go away. A friend of mine had his cat jump on his laptop, and all we saw was this cat's butt in our faces, and like whatever, it's
part of
real life.
Yeah.
It's real life. So Brad, thank you so much for sharing your journey and all these amazing insights with us. If you'd like to continue the conversation with Brad, folks, you can find his contact information in the description below. He's always open to collaborating and sharing ideas. And if you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, Brad. Bye for now, everybody.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yay.
See, that was painless. We did it. All you guys
We did it. We did it. Thank you. That was awesome.
It was. I like it short because people, the time is one commodity that we've all got. Everybody's got the same amount. People used to say time is money, and I say no, it's not, because otherwise we have all the same amount.
Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Time is the same. It's precious. It never comes back.
Right. Exactly. So I like to keep these short and sweet. There have been times like Steve Schultz. Steve, remember our buddy on? Do you know Steve Schultz at all? He was on Mailbox Power. He was also with Send Out Cards for a while, and anyway, he's huge at MLM, and he's now with something called the Super Patch, and so I had him on initially, and we went over like a half hour because he just. I'm like, whatever, people can.
That happens, and they're talkers. I'm going to sign these people off. I want to hang on and talk to people, but
Okay, I'll hang on.
so stand by.
I will.
So, did you enjoy watching me talk to someone else? Was it interesting being a voyeur? So, I'm going to sign this one off, but tomorrow will be Thirsty Thursdays. You can get the beverage of your choice. Mine's going to be coffee. I like coffee. I'm a non-alcoholic. I don't drink that stuff. But by the way, what I'm trying to do with some of these events is to actually start doing them live at some of the venues around the Twin Cities here. So if you're interested in helping me with that, bring it on. And we will share, collaborate. Peace, love, and happiness. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good, be kind, be nice. I got to sign this off. Bye.